I feel like I've been saying that for a long time. Looks like he is. He's going to play Sheik to start. Caught me on it. Yeah, so he originally started out as a Sheik player. I remember net play grinder, playing Sheik. Started going to events, switched over to Fox. Still keeps his pocket Sheik, but I think he's trying to take it seriously for Marth. I don't know what else maybe. But that's really funny, because I remember one of the first tournaments where like Stiv was still going 0-2 all the time. And one of the things he was like doing, right, was that he was still giving like some Marth players trouble with his Sheik. Even VMPR, there was a really close set they had at one of these PSU weekly tournaments. It was just too funny. But now it's like, oh well. I would still say, even in the unfavorable matchup, I still think VMPR is the big favorite to win. But I don't know if I've seen this before. I don't know if Stiv has tried this on VMPR. Maybe he has some plans. Maybe he's played enough net play ults to where he feels like he's gotten in on him. I don't know what he does. Oh, that's funny. That dash through forward smash was such a like a Kepler move. That's one of the things Kepler was utilizing the first set he played for Abolish Ice a whole lot. VMPR throwing in is kind of a saucy mix-up. I'm wondering when he tried to catch it. Catch him with it. Like what Tell gave him think he was going to try to jump out of that. Maybe he thinks Stiv is jumping on a Sheik immediately after stuff, or like after he approaches, so he's going to try to catch him escaping it. Alternatively, he could just think, I think he's going to try to take movement out of it, thinking that I'm like giving it space or something, not recognizing it right. Ooh, good side B, and then up tilt, recognizing that grab is not going to catch it. Stiv got a little greedy there for a shield grab. As every Sheik player ever has. A good mind killer there. Stiv using some forbidden tech. Now he's kind of hanging out on platforms, playing safely until he's not, right? Once Marth gets a grab on you, he'll kind of toss you around a little bit. Even Sheik, who he doesn't have a whole lot of guarantee combos on. Or short little hit things, right? Ooh, wow, clank there, that's going to be really big. I love the overextended up air, and just barely missed there. Yeah, that's going to be a stop. Oh, great arms attack. Oh, but he wasn't quite ready for it. Left himself in an awkward spot. Yeah, that time he had no option there. Didn't have the platform to catch it. Let's see what sort of adjustments VMPR makes. Ooh, nice. Almost there. Oh my gosh, this interaction is really, really tense. That whole thing with the platform is so interesting. They're both trying to call out each other's jumps and like where they're going to be drifting towards. The VMPR is always just trying to get out of fair range to be really cautious of it. He can't afford the hits like that to let Stiv start up anything. Bring it back. Okay, this is pretty scary though. VMPR has to be super cautious near ledge right now. Sheik getting Gimps is super ideal around this percentage. So that spot dodge is almost a grab in the making. I could smell it. Oh my gosh, VMPR kind of moving around though. That's okay. The turning winner there isn't the worst, because you can just drift into stage and relies on Sheik having this really tight punch game. And this is, you know, Stiv's secondary Sheik, so like, don't know where that's at. I think it was probably made with a game plan. Yep, good tech. And got the ledge this time. He was way more ready for it. Yep, I mean, he was thinking about teching the other way. I think he got a little mixed up there. I think he was anticipating maybe VMPR was actually going to get greedy for it and just move him like towards the left for the big F smash, because it still could have killed or at least created an edge guard situation. Made a really good call though. Stiv might reconsider characters here too. It could just be stage dependent what he wants to play. I'm really not sure about this counter pick from Stiv yet. Obviously it wasn't crazy, but I don't know if he might just feel more comfy on a different stage. I don't even know if Stiv has decided on a stage. I think VMPR is probably also ready to do a counter pick if necessary. Wow, this will be really interesting. Have them put they're going back to battle. This is really interesting. I wonder if VMPR really planned it to be like this, like Stiv to just try again, because it was close, right? Maybe Stiv feels like there's some changes he can make, but I think that's hard, because I think VMPR was the one who made the core adjustments to make that game. He kind of played from behind most of the game, right? I think he must have recognized some stuff that was pretty big to his game plan. We'll see how it goes. Stiv could just think, hey, I lost a couple pivotal situations, maybe I can turn it around. Speaking of pivotal situations, VMPR just letting the invincibility happen with some needles. Stiv going back to a pretty platform-based game plan here. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. VMPR are really just keeping things going right now. Sheik without a jump, just getting bullied over here. Really mean stuff from a Marth player over here. I think I was right to say that I think VMPR just got more data from that first game than Stiv did. And Stiv was maybe a little bit over his head thinking that, oh, it was really close, I'll just try it again, right? I don't think he realized that, like, it was close, but VMPR made the comeback. He had the data by the end of it, right? Just off. Oh, interesting. I think VMPR was just not quite ready for that option. Amazing dash through. Holy cow. He might get punished, though. Can he get staged for that? Oh, wow, he went for the nair there? That's absolutely huge. That was so risky for VMPR to actually do that. Because something exactly like that could happen. Our Stiv makes 2 stocks for a comeback here. VMPR still in the lead. Recognizing his percent, so he knows he can get a hit out of that without being at risk for Sheik getting something. An F smash, trying to close it out, since he's at 101%. VMPR's had a pretty good patience on these platform tech chases he's been trying to set up. There's been a little bit of mistakes from it, like in that situation. He just didn't quite have the spacing right, but he was patient for it. And again, it was just another mistake for it, even though he went on stage and was looking to punish that option. He's definitely creating strong situations, he just needs to capitalize on them right. I think Stiv, I keep seeing Stiv refer to, like, same strategies that aren't super working for him. But it is, you know, there's situations where he's benefiting. Stuff like that where it just happens, just worked out right for you. Nice. Yep. VMPR closes it. 2 close games, but it is a 2-out. We're going to be moving into winners side of the bracket. After they close that out, that was losers semis. They're going to be moving now on to best of 5 sets.